This is a first, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Love Irish Boxing and Jane Couching Boxing, JaneCouchBoxing.com come together.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it? We see each other everywhere. We never really, this first video together.
You have got a fantastic channel there.
It's busy. It's busy, but you know, it's growing all the time. There's loads of fellas. We've got a lot of help, to be honest with you. It's not just me that makes the videos. There's Stephen Sharp in Ireland, Dennis Morrison in Belfast. There's guys all over the place. So it's not just me. Unlike you, it's just you. Me, I've got a good lot of help as well.
It's just me and Rita actually, but
I forgot about.
I'm on my own today.
Yeah.
She's skiving. Listen, I was with Dennis Morrison the other day. Did he tell you?
I heard, yeah. I've heard a few stories, like, yeah.
17 stitches in my head he ended up with.
Ouch, yeah.
Dennis Morrison, thank you very much.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man.
He's a bad man. How's Eamon McGee?
I don't know. I haven't really spoke to him in a while, but I think he's in the Brain Gym training away, getting ready for the McCluskey fight.
Is he?
So, well, he's not training, but he's training. Yeah, he's quite hands-on with Jamie Conlon as well. So he's kept busy in that gym.
And what's going on with Joe Ray?
Well, Joe Ray's the man at the moment, isn't he? At the moment, he's
we love Joe Ray.
He's getting his head down, and he's in Prize Fighter.
He's in Prize Fighter. Oh my God!
Yeah, Matchroom are doing enough.
You heard it here first on Love Irish Boxing and JaneCouchBoxing.com.
Yeah, he's doing great. It's a great prize fighter. It's a great lineup so far. There's Mark Heffernan, Eamon O'Kane, Anthony Fitzgerald, Ryan Green, I think JJ McDonough, and Darren Cruz. It's a great lineup. All Irish guys, all middleweights. So
can't wait.
Bit of spice in it. It's a bit of spice.
Gonna be good. And what do you think, Macklin?
I'm a big Macklin fan. Yeah, and quite friendly with him as well, which people always accuse me of bias. However,
I'm biased. I love him.
Yeah, he's a great lad, and he's up against it, isn't he? But he was up against it going to Germany.
I think he can do this.
I actually think more people think he can do this now than thought he could beat Sturm, because no one gave him a chance against Sturm, and
he beat Sturm.
Well, he beat Sturm, didn't he? Yeah, everyone knows that, and that's why he's got this fight, because everyone knows Lou DiBella knew it. And that's why he signed him, and he's over in New York. He's doing great now. I'm really delighted for him. It's a massive night. I'm not going, because I'm going to be down with Kenny Anderson in London, and then Carl Frampton in Sheffield. But
we'll be tuning in.
Oh, I'll be definitely tuning in. It'll be a fantastic night.
Well, listen, when I went over to Belfast, when I was there for the Fury fight, when he fought Nikolai Furfer, I didn't actually realise how big boxing in Ireland was, but it's just massive.
Yeah, it's one of the main sports as opposed to a lot of countries. You know, it is really, especially Belfast. Belfast is the capital of boxing. So in other areas, boxing isn't as strong as in Belfast. So Belfast is the capital of Irish boxing. So you have to know that first of all. But it is massive, especially the amateurs. The amateurs is just. Massive. The amateurs is massive. It's our main sport. It's the sport that everyone looks to in the Olympics for Ireland. You know, here you got a massive history in track and field, co-ovet, all that kind of stuff. Daley Thompson, it's all track and field. But in Ireland, it's just boxing. The only medals we ever get is boxing. Last one we had Kenny Egan, Stephen, Darren Sutherland, of course, rest in peace, and. Of course, Paddy Barnes as well. And
I think this year you're going to have a female medalist, Katie Taylor, doing great things.
Well, the pressure's on, isn't it? The pressure's really on her, you know, because everyone has her pip for a gold already. So
I think she will.
I don't want to say it, you know what I mean, because it's just an awful lot of pressure for the girl, you know. And she hasn't. I don't think she's qualified yet. She has to go. I think
she'll qualify.
She should qualify, and she should get a gold. But you know,
beating everyone.
She has done, but. You know, people peak for the Olympics, you know, and there could be people out there that come out of nowhere and peak for the Olympics. That's what happens. People go for that for a year. And
we'll wait and see, but I am pretty much tipping Katie Taylor.
You must be delighted about boxing getting in there.
Well, it wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me, was it?
Well, a groundbreaker, always a groundbreaker, always a groundbreaker.
And that's great to see, and it's come such a long way since, I used to pay my own flight to go and fight over in New York.
Stories about you kipping on floors of people's hotels rooms when you're fighting for world titles and all. That's crazy.
I would never change a thing.
Well, I bet you wish at the time. Yeah, at the time, and that night you would have changed it. Yeah, that night you would have changed it. Yeah.
I think I've got a bit of Irish in me because I love boxing and I've got curly hair.
You probably have had a bit of Irish in you a few times. You know what I mean?
Probably right, Leonard. Twat.
No, I'm only kidding. But yeah, listen, I hope she goes there. She's a real credit to the sport as well. Such a classy lady.
Very.
Great, such an athlete as well. She's not like she's an all-round athlete. Like she played for Ireland, international football for Ireland as well.
I believe so.
Yeah.
She's very good.
Like
and did she score a goal from halfway line?
I don't know about that now, but I know she was a cracking footballer as well. So I think any sport she turned to, she probably would have been a world champion at. You know, she's just that kind of a natural athlete and a real advertisement for the sport. We saw what happened in Germany there last week, but then you look at total juxtaposition. You look at Katie Taylor and how classy and what a great advert she is. So listen. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But hopefully she's not the only medalist that we have there. We've got a lot of guys going out there that, have got a chance to...
Very strong, the Irish boxing, very strong. And very well supported.
Very well supported. Especially not only very well supported by people there, but also by the government. Yeah. You know, the guys there are probably better paid than a lot of professionals. Hence the reason you probably haven't seen Kenny Egan or Paddy Barnes turn pro. Because they're at the top of their game, the elite level of their game, and are getting well supported, and they don't have to worry about tickets, they don't have to worry about smack talk, promoters screwing them over, all the rest of it, managers. It's all there for them. And listen, I had someone put this analogy to me. I can't remember who it was, but it was like, I love amateur boxing, I love professional boxing, but it's like amateur boxing is the intelligent, beautiful daughter that went to university, whereas the professional boxing is the slutty, outrageously gorgeous daughter that puts it about. You know, so you love both your daughters, but amateur boxing is.
That's a good way of putting it, actually.
You know, but it is. You have professional boxing. You got to whore yourself as a person.
You've got to be a whore.
Yeah, almost do like. Whereas it's amateur boxing got a lot more dignity and hasn't it? So, but I love both sports. Love both sports.
Well, I just love what you're doing for Love Irish Boxing and BoxingIreland.com. You are doing great stuff, and I know predominantly you do cover the Irish fight, all the Irish fighters, but you're everywhere, aren't you?
Everywhere. Well, the thing is, there's been such a lack of shows in Ireland over the last year, especially down south, because RTE, which is Ireland's BBC, they pulled out of the sport. So all the Irish guys are kind of fighting over here.
What is wrong with the BBC? They've done that with us.
Listen, RTE is the same as BBC. We have the exact same It's classism. It's plain and simple classism.
Snob.
They are probably from a more privileged background. They don't have a love for boxing that people in the working class do, and that's why they get into those kind of jobs. You don't really see ordinary guys get those kind of jobs, and they love rugby and they love gymnastics and they love that. And they listen. If I was in BBC, I'd be pushing boxing. It'd be boxing all the time. So you can't. We just got to fight to get hours in there. But they're sort of pushing their own sport that they love, which is fair enough. But it'd be great to have it back on, wouldn't it? It'd really make stars of people, doesn't it? Because you can build stars on Sky. We've seen that with Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton was a Sky fighter, wasn't he? But it's easier to make stars on terrestrial TV, and it'd be great to have ITV and BBC back on the box.
I think that will come with the Olympics. So I think they're going to get a lot of coverage on the BBC with the Olympics. I think we are going to find a few stars.
It'd be great if we did, but we had Amir Khan coming out last time, and that I suppose he was really the only person there, though, wasn't he? It'd be a lot bigger team. GB will have a big team this year, big team, and Ireland will have a big team. They probably we could be coming back with a total combined haul of 6 medals. Yeah, six, 8 medals. I wouldn't put it past us to get 6 or 8 medals out of it. It'd be great, fantastic. And it builds stars. The thing is, we had Darren Sutherland. It would have been great to see him. He would have been a fantastic pro, and it's really sad. It's really, really sad to see him gone.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, and but it does make stars out of people like Kenny Egan. There, after he came back from the Olympics, he was like on the front page of not always for the right reasons, but he was on the front page of Irish tabloids for months. Anywhere he did, he was there. So that's great to see boxers on the front page like that. And the Olympics is a platform, because you know, boxing, it's a solitary game, you know, whereas the Olympics gets a nation behind you, builds a massive platform. So hopefully we get some GB fighters in there, because it's great for the sport. Listen, a healthy British scene is great for Irish boxing as well, because Irish guys tap into the British scene and sort of, you know, they can get on the bills of the Hattons and the Calzagis and these big guys. If the more bills, the more boxing, the better.
Yeah, the more we can all work together. I just wish our press would get behind it just as like they do over there in
You know
Ireland.
what, Jane? The thing is, it's hard over there as well. Don't kid yourself. You know, it's hard over there as well. They do get a lot of sport, but it is hard. But the thing is, the things like this, the things that you're doing, the things that I ain't doing, I think we help mainstream media, you know, be aware more of boxing. You know, even if it's in some small part, it's doing something to help people become more aware of it. Like I said, we did 500,000 views in the last year on our site. Now, who's watching that? People are watching that, and if we didn't do those videos, people wouldn't be as aware of all the boxers on the scene. It's building blocks, and you know, yeah. So it's great.
Well, you are doing a fantastic job. I could actually speak to you all day about boxing, so
anyway,
yeah, we probably will. Listen, thank you for doing the interview, and keep doing the hard work that you're doing, because you are doing a fantastic job.
Cheers, Jane. Thanks very much.
Jane Cow's Boxing with Love Irish Boxing, Leonard Gunning.